tried just to use, I'm actually going to do my eyes first before I do the prime. I was going to say prep. A little bit of everything. So I'm going to, okay, I'm totally getting this wrong. 16-hour camo concealer. Put a little bit there and a little bit on the outside. Darker pigmentation there. Blending out eyeshadow sometimes. I'm not really sure what it is. I want to make sure that I get concealer on the outer. So same thing, but it does have like a natural little like dip right, no matter how well I blend it. So sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. So now that we have everything primed, I do have two different eyeshadow palettes from e.l.f. They are this year, I believe this one's the newer one. It's the 8 have the opposites attract palette. Now this is the one that I think that came of them. I know I'm going to use more of the purple and pink shades than the other one, but we'll still dip into it just a little bit. Alright, shade as our transition colors. It's called Cheek. Mirror here. That way I can see better. And then we'll start kind of circling it. We're super light-handed. Left on the brush. Just kind of work it in. Super worried with the amount that's on the eyelid right now because I'll put it right here. So this is the area that I have kind of problems with kind of eye. So just doing her and then try to bring it in. Eyebrow. So one thing that I've been trying to do lately is, I don't really know how else to say it. I have really big eyes. So I'm trying a lot of it. A little light, but I'm not going to worry about it right now just because darker shades. But let's see. I'm going to go with this one right here. Actually, I'm not sure if that's the right way to describe it, but just to see how that applies and then go from there. Hoping for it's still pretty. And then we'll just do with it. Trying to buff that out because I am going to go weird. Not order. So I'm going to wipe my hand off first because and then touching my face and getting it everywhere. I'm going to not do another one that I just picked up. Let's see what I have first. So I'm not going to spend too much time going through the brushes. Most two. I'm going to try the same shade wet. Now that I don't know why, I just really prefer using my fingers. Always end up just using my fingers. It would end up on my face later. Like 100%. Buff that out. I'm not super worried with how that, and then we can kind of make everything blend a little bit better. And then there's gonna, alright. So then and then just gonna try applying it with my finger first. That actually, I'm gonna use the same brush I used with the other shade. So let's not do that. And before I finish here, candy. So we're gonna take that and then go more like an iridescent sort of pink. It does tint to it. It's like it's got a little bit of a purple. Definitely isn't orange. So that's more of like an accurate kind of. That actually looks pretty. So going back in with that velvet color. Another color I want to go in with for the inner corner with a Q-tip because I feel like with how the other shades looks good, I just need to pat more of that danger color. You can see it. And I'm gonna do just this outer part here to kind of help. Taking a different, I believe, and just kind of bringing it in here. Just going back in with cheeky shades of that darker purple, just to try to deepen. And I am getting a little bit of fallout, really, out a little bit For some reason, removed. Like I was adding on top of it, and I don't know. I'm gonna go into that candy shade with my. I wanted to see how it would apply wet, but so not gonna do that. So just going back in with that, just to kind of make this a little green. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye off camera. I did use a little bit of, this is like an off-white shade, at least that's what it appears to be. Let's see if you guys can see this a little bit better. Shade, but instead of having like more of a gold was in the inner corner a little bit more, so it's on top of that. And then also move on to foundation. I'm gonna use the shade Vanilla. And I told, and you just, that swatch from my hand. So I do have my white, but like beauty blender sounds a lot better. It's alright. So we're kind of working it down my chin. I'm just now realizing that. So I did buy a primer. It's an oil control primer, and then that way we can kind of get an idea of how it works. I always want to like spray it out first, so like I know how it's really oily. This is actually probably more like shine from like natural. All right, let's give this a try. So hopefully it doesn't mess with what I've already done. All right, foundation. So now that that's all dry. Honestly, the thing that I deal with pretty oily, especially in the T-zone area, redness. I do have rosacea, so it does get kind of hard. It's kind of hard to cover up anyways. And to be honest, I don't, so whatever. So I'll just get my forehead concealer, foundation. So I had a lot of e.l.f. products purchased like recently. So a lot of it, majority of to get whatever else I needed to have a full face. I would buy from like basically the whole lighter. So I had an option of the lightest shade, which I normally, and then I saw this shade, which in the bottle, it looks winter, and definitely haven't really been. And I had those two shades, and there was this lady next to me, and she was standing there for, can I get your opinion? So she said the darker shade, which is, and she wasn't a worker or anything either, but she was just going to ask her a little bit and then get the areas that I kind of feel a little bit darker in here sometimes. It's good too. If I have any, guys bring their foundation all the way up under their eyes. Honestly, sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. And some people don't do any foundation underneath their eyes anyways, they just leave it to concealer. So you do still see a little bit of my redness for a while. So for concealer, I'm going to use, we're going to do that first. And I wanted to use this under my eye. This is actually in my eye because I feel like I'm just putting it under the lash and see what that brings me. Is they can turn from pretty or didn't sleep at all. Maybe it didn't sleep at all. I don't know. Then I'm actually just gonna any extra product or anything on here, but sometimes I feel like I'm getting a little until I have chance to go in with powder, which I definitely, some people just, I don't know. It doesn't like they can do it like really, really far down and completely cover. Okay, so going back in with the 16 hour, and I feel like I've heard this concealer. I feel like they both have pretty full coverage. I like Shape Tape better as far as consistency goes. I felt like with Shape Tape, it covered a lot, but I just felt like it was just so, it just felt like too much. But it's got a more lighter feel to it, which is, well, then I'm just gonna get the normal, start with those and then go into some other areas. This looks like it's been covered pretty well. Any darker spots. Then I'll do my forehead. I'm basically just getting my eyes ready for the pen eyeliner. That's how the tip looks. I really like pen eyeliners. I've used it, which is hard because I really like the application of it. So I'm just gonna do like a little line that way. So probably won't do a wing or anything, but we'll see because I've never used this eyeliner from them, and I actually really before, but I don't think it had anything to do with the pen for so long that I just need an applicator like that. So much. I'm going to put lashes on. I will come back and finish everything. So eyelashes are also, I did use a little bit of mascara with the falsies. I used their Length and Volume, the brush right there. I don't really have used it before and I remember liking it. I would really have to try it without falsies, that's why not. So I think I need to get a little more of that off just in case. Right there. I think they have another one and they also have, but I'm just going to use a little bit. I don't tend to use a lot of blush just because I'm kind of rosy. So there's, and I'm going to try using it with a beauty blender. I do love like what exactly it is. I guess you would call it a cream blush, I believe. I think that's what I said. I'm just going to take a look. I think I've used left on my brush from the other one to one of their bronzer palettes. One is bronze. It's just like a normal powder. I've actually had this one for a while. It's just that one right there. So before I try to take away from the oil right here, you know, I'm just now. Sweaty, oily, same thing, honestly, to me, though. Cover. So crazy. Okay. Okay, so this is in Pearl Glow. So I do normally use application and see where that takes me. A little bit of my nose. So just spray a little bit. Ooh. That's good. I actually really do like this highlighter. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but I know it's one of their newer products. So for lips, I also have this product, lipsticks, and it's in Blushing Rose. They have really nice formulas. They don't last forever. Like if you like with the ones that don't budge, that's actually usually start to flake and are just really don't want that to happen. But now it's like, honestly, oh, it looks like I need to just apply a little bit more. Not bad. It's a little extra highlight. From, well, not everything from e.l.f. Everything I used today that I bought specifically so I can just try out came out. I don't know if you can really see the gradient of all of the shades are mainly more pink toned, but I really like it. Probably was because I didn't set the eyes, but I like their products, so I'm kind of biased. The eyeshadow palettes do, oh, it's not good, don't buy them. I do think they're good, and I do think that some of the colors need a little more patience, and everything in the price, you really can't beat them, so it's nice. And I'll make sure that you subscribe and like this video.